Hello, hello, hello. We have about 4 minutes. Just want to give you some time to get on up here and visit with me. Grab your coffee, your tea, your juice, whatever you're having tonight. And let's get some ideas with this Gingerbread Man set. Have you got yours yet? Is it on your wish list? Do you want it? Oh my gosh, I love this bundle. So I am sharing with you again some more ideas. Say hi when you get on. So glad to see you're here. I don't know if I'm going to see my comments today. Sometimes it doesn't show them, even though I put... Oh, good. Joan is here. I see him. Yay. Okay. It scared me because I saw numbers popping up, but no comments. Thank you, Joan, for letting me know you're here. Hello, Roz. Okay, great. I always love to see who's here and who wants to learn and who wants some ideas. So I asked the question, throw me some hearts if you already have the Gingerbread Man bundle, or if you want it, or if it's on your wish list. Just put up some hearts and let me know you love this set and you want it, have it, need it, are going to get it, whatever it is you're going to do. We have 2 minutes. I am not showing you me today just because I'm not presentable. No, I'm not. I worked hard around here today. I got 2 visitors, so I was lucky I got to take a little bit of break. Hi, Melody. And but other than that, I worked really, really hard. And before I knew it, it was time to spend with you. And so I thought, well, I just will look down to my desk. I will have them see my desk instead of me. You already have it. Very good. Very good. It's darling, isn't it? Don't you just love it to death? So a lot of yard work today, an estate sale early in the morning, breakfast with the hubs. He always says, I'm hungry. So he wants to go out and eat. A lot of work indoors and a lot of work with thrifting home. And just like I said, before I knew it, the evening, somebody said to me today, the day just gets away. And if that is not a true statement, it sure does. So we have 1 more minute. I hope you had a nice Sunday, nice weekend. And I hope you're making plans for the upcoming few days, have something going on. Maybe you're going to just stamp, right? I think it is, well, we got 1 minute. So I'm going to start with my housekeeping, which I call this housekeeping. Hi, Lynn. Just letting you know who I am. I'm Beverlee Morales, and I am a Stampin' Up demonstrator for over 30 years. Can you believe that? The whole weekend flies by. It sure does. If you like what you see here and you want to shop with me, this is my website. Shop with me at beverleestamps.stampinup.net. And you can watch your replays on YouTube because, you know, Facebook doesn't keep all lives that people do anymore for over, I don't know if it's 60 days or something like that. Hello, Brenda. And you can email me if you have any questions, you need my help with anything. Just email me here at mofun44@icloud.com. That is where I know I will see it. If you private message me on Facebook, I might not see it. But if you text me, if you know my phone number, you can text me. I will see that. Hello, Marie. Okay, I know it's 7 now. So I'm going to remind you of what we made last week. And I'm going to try to zoom in a little bit. See if that will happen or not. Okay, it's not happening, so I'll just hold it up here. This is our little Thanksgiving gingerbread girl that I made last week, and you guys really liked her a lot. Sugar and spice and everything nice. gather from the, oh goodness, Gathering Moments stamp set, and using the dies and a folder, and then the little gingerbread gal, hi Jean, opens up as well. So tonight I'm going to show you what we're going to be making at open house. So all of you that are coming will have an idea on how to make this on your own, but of course I'm always available to help you. You're going to get a packet that looks like this. Not all of them are done yet. We have quite a few coming this Thursday, the 2nd of October. And so when you get it, you're going to have 3 little gems in there and an acorn stamp for you and your ribbon cut to size. And then you'll have all the cardstock and DSP you need in your packets. I'm going to let you cut out your own gingerbread man so you can have fun doing that. Hi, Cookie. And your own banner, which we are going to use, but I'm going to show you the steps right now. Okay. Where can you find this bundle? This one is in the new mini catalog on page 54, and it has quite a few stamps and really, really cute dies that you can do so much with. Now, I'm going to invite you right this minute to next week. An idea just popped into my head while I was out here saying a little prayer, and I'm blown away. I'm blown away. So I want you here next Sunday. Tell your friends, whoever. If this comes out as cute as I think it is, my goodness gracious, and you're not going to believe the stamp sets that I combined. You're not going to believe it, because I can't believe it, and I'm looking at it. Okay, so this is the Gingerbread Man bundle. And if you don't have it already, you might want to get that. All right, what do we need? We only need 2 ink pads for this card that I'm making right now. We need Pretty in Pink. Hi, Amy. And we need Early Espresso. Okay. I'm using Sugar and Spice and Everything Nice again. I'm using Oh Snap. And I'm using the little Rick Rack for the gingerbread person. And I'm using the wink, the face, the eyes and the mouth that wink. That's what I'm using. Of course, I'm using the die to cut him out, her out, him out, whichever you want that person to be. And I'm using the little winter hat that comes, hi, Karen Kushner, in the die set. Hi, Carol. I'm also going back to Gathering Moments, and I'm using the little acorn die out of Gathering Moments because I showed you so many things with Gathering Moments, that the owls, cards, and you guys all love that. So hopefully you have this set. And then we have been playing with the banner dies. They're called party banner dies. So I'm using this one here tonight. This one measures 3 3/4 by 2 1/8. This one here. Okay. I'm not doing a Christmas one yet, but that's going to come up soon. I'm still working towards Thanksgiving. And we are going to have one piece 4 by 5 1/4 for the layer. We are going to have our card base, which is the regular 8 1/2 by 5 1/2. Here, folded in half, and use your bone folder to get your nice seam. Wing that back. That's our base. I have basic beige. If you don't have this color yet, ladies, it's another white, off-white, must-have cardstock. It's just absolutely beautiful. So I'm using that for the inside. And then the DSP that I shared with you already many, many times with the Gathering Moments stamp set or bundle or suite. It's an online exclusive. That's not Olay. That means online exclusive. Gathering Together 12 by 12 specialty paper. Hi, Carol. This is what I have left. Can you believe it? I have to order another pack. Okay. So I'm going to use this, and here's the back side of this one. Okay, so where should I start? Are you screaming, show me the card? Okay, I think I hear somebody saying, show me the card. Oh, snap. This is a ginger snap cookie. So we have gingerbread cookies, Gingerbread Man cookies. We have ginger snaps. I make ginger snaps as well. And this is another fall card for the Thanksgiving fall time. And our little girl, our little guy is wearing an apron and a hat because it's chilly outside. The banner creates the apron. The ribbon creates the belt and the straps. And then the little embellishments create the buttons here. But look what happens when you, thank you for the hearts. Look what happens when you open her up. The back of her has the tied bow and the straps. And then it says sugar and spice and everything nice. We have the layering with the folder. This folder is called Gathering Leaves. So I use that again. And I think this is just super, super cute fall card. Okay. So I'm going to start here. I'm going to take the basic beige and the early espresso. So cute. What does it say? I can't read it all, Debbie. I'll have to see it all. I'll have to see it later. My camera's in the way. So, this is the inside. This is basic beige. And I'm going to stamp, oh, snap. Now, when you're here, if you're coming and you're seeing this card now and you want it to say something else that you have, bring your stamp set, bring your early espresso ink, and you can stamp whatever you want your card to say. Okay? So this one says, oh, snap, because I'm making ginger snaps. Cookies. All right, so that's done, and we're just going to quickly put this inside the card. Now, I tested my glue this time. I remembered, and it was working, and now it's not. Frustrating. That's the one I tested. Thanks, Amy. Yeah, Amy's going to be here. Debbie's going to be here, so they get to make this card. Jean's going to be here. Who else did I see? Marie. Marie's going to be here. If you RSVP'd and I answered you and I haven't said your name, it's okay. Don't worry about it. I know you're coming. Okay, so there's the card. Now let's take our folder and get the other layer piece on there right away. Something that you guys all know how to do, but at open house, I will have 2 cut and emboss machine set up. One says folders only, so you're going to put the paper in the folder like this, the cardstock in the folder like this. You're going to come over to the station that has the folder only cut and emboss machine, and this number 1 platform's in there. You put the spine in first, and then you put this gray number 4 on top, and you run it through. Oh, Brenda's coming. I'll put you down, Brenda. Yay. Okay, it's always so nice to see all my friends. All right, so look at this pretty, can you see? On this dark paper, let's see if I can find an angle. There we go. It shows up so pretty. Gathering Leaves is what this is called. So what is that number in case you're saying, I want that, I want that. 165983. Okay. So let's take our card base, and there's no ribbon or anything interfering, so we can safely put this down. When you're putting your card layer pieces on, you should have your card flat. And I like to teach you to bend the layer piece like this so you can see clearly that you have a little frame of equal size all the way around your card. If you try to lay that down like this on this folded card, see how it bounces, and it can throw you off. Okay, so the card base is done. Now let's take some crumb cake cardstock. Now, by the way, half a sheet of crumb cake cardstock, or any cardstock, is what you need to cut out the gingerbread guys. They're that big. So on the same table, you'll find the other machine. It does not say folders on it. And you're going to take out one of the number 3 clear acrylics, and underneath you'll have one, and you're going to lay your crumb cake cardstock down. Then you're going to put the dies with the lifted lip down. That's the lifted lip is what cuts the paper. So make sure the lifted lip is down, and you run that through. Then in your packet, you're going to find a piece of designer series paper already cut right in the right size for you. Stinking cute is that. Okay, so let's get that piece. And what we're going to do, though, so pay attention to this part. You're going to put your banner here, and you're going to make sure you leave enough room down here for the hat, but you're not going to run the hat through at the same time. You're going to run the banner through on the leaves, so your apron will have the leaf pattern on it. Okay, remember that. I don't want to hear, if you make a mistake, it's still going to be cute, but it won't be like the sample. Okay, so there's the little apron, which is a banner. Then you're going to take the same piece that you have left, and you're going to flip it over, and you're going to put your hat down on there. Now, the reason I don't want you to run them both on the leaf side is because the detail won't show up. On the back side, the basic beige side, the detail won't show up. The detail will be showing on the leaf side. And because there's leaves, it might not show up that well. I haven't tried it, but I would imagine that would interfere with the look. So see, you have a piece this big for both dies. Okay, so I think that's all I need this for. The acorn, I already cut out the acorn. And then when you're at class, there's going to be an acorn in your packet. It's not cut out yet, but it's already stamped. Just so you don't have to wait so long for the stamp and the... Now, if you have Gathering Moments stamp set and you have espresso, you can bring it with you and put your name on it. And you can, won't have to wait for the stamps and the ink. So look how cute. See all that detail in that hat? If it was on the other, yeah, okay, see, you can't see the detail too much on the back side. So, okay, so there we go. All right, so let's take this guy, and when you cut him out, it creates a score line right there for you. But I like to make sure he's even and then press it down. And it's so flat that I'm comfortable stamping him doubled, folded. So let's put the hat right there so we know where to place our face. We don't want to put our face too high or too low. So we're going to place our hat down, and then we're going to move it. But we have an idea where we need our face to be. Okay, then we're so cute. Every time I stamp that face is so cute. I'm going to take the Pretty in Pink and a dauber. And, oh, I want some scrap paper here. I'll take it. paper towel. I forgot to bring scrap paper over here. You don't want that dark ink on there. You want most of it off. And then you just want to lightly rub some for some blush on the cheeks. Whether it's a girl or a boy, the blush just looks so cute. It's kind of chilly outside, right? Okay. Then I'm going to take some dimensionals. Bring your adhesives to open house. Remember to bring your adhesives. Now, if you're brand new and it's the first time you're coming, or you just started and you don't have everything yet, don't worry about it. You can use mine, no problem. And then you can place an order. Next time you come, you'll have your stuff. So I put the dimensionals on her forehead just because if I put them in the wrong spot on the hat, then, causes issues. So there you go. Look how stinking cute that is. All right, let's finish stamping. Take the rickrack, a little icing, and I'm just going to stamp it. You want the leg ones to be kind of low because the apron is going to hang down. So cute, right? Now, if you want, we have an apron, but if you wanted just buttons now, your little tiny circle punches work great for the little buttons, or you can use the embellishments. Okay, so here is the apron, and I'm going to pull it down just a little bit because I want some straps. Okay. So in your kit, you're going to have the straps already cut for you. I didn't cut them for me yet, though. So let me do that. Well, I'll do that in front of you so you can see how I did it. So I'm just going to set this down where I think I want it, down like that. And I'm going to put a little bit of glue, not right at the top, down a little ways, just a little bit to keep it in place. Or a mini glue dot would do too. I want the top to be able to lift for me so I can put my straps in. So that's why I went down a little bit lower. But I want it to stay still for me right now because I want to put my belt on. And if I have it moving around the apron, the belt will be a challenge. So we go right, you open her up at this point, and you go right under her arms. And there's her belt. So quiet, you guys. You're so quiet. Okay, we're going to bring it around to the back. So when you open up this little flip part, you actually see her tied apron. And at this point, you might yell out at me and say, Bev, can you come and tie my belt? And I would be happy to do that for you. Super cute, right? What do you guys think? Okay, so now let's get some more ribbon. And all I did was put it down there, and we can get mini glue dots. So bring your mini glue dots, bring all your adhesives. So I'm getting some bunches of hearts. We are all intently watching. Okay, well, remember when you're intently watching that I start to freak out if I don't hear or see anything. I'm like, oh no, I'm disappointing them, or they don't like it, or, So if you can tell me you love it, or you make a comment, then I don't sweat profusely. Yeah, just kidding. So then I came around and I laid it down, and I just cut the length that I think I need to go underneath the belt. So I'm going to take another mini glue dot, There's one right there. And it's fun at open house because you're doing this at your place and you're sitting with a few other ladies. Thank you guys. And you're talking and we're eating dessert and we're just having a creative, good time. All right, another mini glue dot. Like I said, yours will be cut the right length for you already. I'm going to turn this around. Thanks, Marie. Wait till you see next week. I hope it knocks your socks off. Well, I hope it. I haven't even made it yet, but I never mind. You'll see and you'll judge. But I think it's going to be amazing. Okay. So there we go. Hi, Viola. So there we go. And we're going to take one more mini glue dot. And then we're just going to lift this guy. See why we put the glue down lower. This take your pick tools like another hand. I love this thing. Okay. And there we go. Now I'm going to grab my embellishments. I think they're in the basket. Yeah, they're in the make and take container already. And I'm going to take what's left. So there's 2 mediums, and I'm going to use them as buttons. Am I in camera? Hope I didn't get out of camera. Then I'm going to take the large one, and I'm going to put that right up the top of her hat. Then I'm going to take the little acorn, and I'm going to put a dimensional behind the acorn. And I'm going to go away. I'm going to stick that right there. I had so much fun designing and creating this card, you guys. Oh, snap. Just like the set says. All right, so there is our little guy with his apron. When you open it up, you see the back of the apron. Now, here is where I'm going to stamp sugar and spices, everything nice. Or there's also another one. It says Seasons Eatings. So you could do that one. Inking up with Early Espresso. And this one fits right in where their hands are, where their arms are. And then you're going to close that up. Thanks, Lena. And set it down. Just making sure I haven't forgot anything. I don't think I have. And you're gonna put glue on the back side of the whole thing. Unbelievably adorable. Oh, yay. Uh-oh. I think so. I took some old bottles and I shook them and I used my needle and I'm trying to get every bit of glue out of these guys as I can. So that's what's going on with these. Okay. Just got a new shipment of some glue and some, what did I get? Mini glue dot, or not mini glue dots, but dimensionals. So remember that I am allowed to sell those. They call it cash and carry. So I can have them here stocked up. And what I do is if you buy them straight from me when you come, you don't have to pay any shipping, handling, or tax on there. So I just got a few more bottles, like 4 or so. So I was trying to get these all the way empty so I could, I needed more, so I got some more for you guys too. So look at these guys. Look how cute they are. Love them. So this is a ginger snap, and this is a gingerbread plaid, if you will. the plaid folder, and gather and the acorn again. It just makes the cutest. The same folder. In this one, the leaves are going this direction, and this one's the leaves are going in this direction. So whatever you want to do. Now I feel like I have a little girl and a little boy. They're absolutely darling. This one says Seasons Eatings. So I hope you've fallen in love with this set like I have. My friend Liz texts me and she says, oh my gosh, she watches it on YouTube. I love it. I'm getting it. And then she texted me later and said, got it. So this is what we're going to make at open house. I hope you love it. And then on Sunday, this coming Sunday, a week from today, I'm going to show you something else with this little girl. And I haven't even showed you the banners yet that you can make with this. All right. Thank you for being here. I'm glad you love it, Amy. Thank you for being here, all of you. Thank you for the hearts. Oh, I'm so glad you love them, Debbie. I will see you guys on Thursday. Now, a couple of ladies that don't live close at all, they can't come because they don't live close enough. And they love when they see my make and take projects for open house. So they paid me $6. So $5 for the kit. That's what it costs when you come to open house is $5. But they paid me $6 because they are paying the postage for me to send them the kit. So they can make it, watch this video and make it themselves. You're welcome. So the only thing is that I'm not allowed, Stampin' Up rules. I can send you all the cutout stuff, the ribbon and everything like that. I can do the folder and all of that, but I can't do any of the stamping. So your kit, you'll have to have ways to do your own face, and you can draw whatever you want to do if you want, and then any stamps will work for this. So if you want a kit, please let me know. I have a few more kits to finish off. So if you want one, I'll need your address if you're not a customer of mine. And then you can Venmo, Zelle, or send me a check, and I will mail you a kit as well. Okay? All right. Thank you, guys. And thanks for asking about getting a kit, even though you can't come. I'm glad you're interested. Okay. Good night. God bless.